Hello friends, in this video we are going to discover the top 10 best places to rent a house in the United States. Renters who pay more than 30% of income on rent are considered rent-burdened by the federal government. American renters now average over that rent burden threshold for the first time in 20 years, up 1.5% from last year, according to a recent Moody's Analytics housing affordability report. Those looking to get out of renting may find it hard to buy a home. High home prices and rising interest rates have prevented prospective first-time home buyers from making the leap to homeownership. Forbes Advisor evaluated the 96 most populated U.S. cities with available data across 23 different metrics to uncover the best cities for renters. We considered average rental prices and unit sizes for 1- and 2-bedroom rentals, the year-over-year percentage change in average rent, the percentage of renters who are rent-burdened, crime rates, the percentage of dog-friendly rentals, amenities and other metrics to identify the best cities to rent in. Kindly make sure to hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon before we start this video about the 10 best places to rent a house in the United States. Now let's dig deeper into each of the top 10 best places to rent a house in the United States. Number 10. Las Vegas. Las Vegas score, 79.80. Sin City makes the top 10 list of the best cities for renters thanks to its options for food and beverage establishments, stable year-over-year rent pricing and pools available for renters. It also has a decent number of rentals on the market, scoring the 8th spot in terms of rental market availability in our study. Las Vegas may not be the outdoor enthusiast's paradise, scoring low in both bike and walkability, but it's a decent spot for those looking for a non-apartment rental, such as a house or townhouse. You will have a hard time finding units with dishwashers, laundry facilities and parking, but you will have no problems finding a rental unit with a suave pool to dip in when the sun is shining. Number 9. Denver, Colorado. Denver's score, 81.04. Another pet-friendly city on our top 10 list of best cities to rent in is Denver, ranking 4th highest in our study for the percentage of rentals allowing pets. In Denver, you likely won't have trouble finding a park for you or your dog to enjoy the nearly 300 days of sunlight, but you may have an issue finding a pool. Known for being a city for outdoor lovers, this city is great for cyclists, ranking 6th overall for being bike-friendly. Denver has one of the highest crime rates of the top 96 cities on our list, coming in as the 94th safest city. Another city ideal for those who like amenities, Denver has good options for renters looking for either laundry on-site or in-unit, dishwashers, parking and gyms. Number 8. Washington, D.C. Washington, D.C. score, 81.70 out of 100. The nation's capital is the top city on our list in terms of park score, with 99% of residents living within a 10-minute walking distance of a park. The unemployment rate is very low at 2.5%. Most rental units in the city come with a dishwasher and laundry either in-unit or on-site, but you'll be lucky to find a property with an on-site gym in this busy city. You shouldn't have a problem finding dining in Washington, D.C., as there are 81 food and beverage establishments for every 1,000 businesses in the metropolitan area. The capital is also a great location for those looking for a city with public transportation, ranking 5th about 96 cities for transit. One downside is safety. The city ranks as the 78th safest out of the 96 cities we considered in terms of having property and violent crime. Number 7. Lincoln, Nebraska. Lincoln's score, 84.03 out of 100. Lincoln has the lowest rental prices among the top 10 cities, coming in at 8th most affordable in terms of 1- and 2-bedroom apartments. It has spacious apartments and great options for apartments with amenities, including a pool. The city ranks as the 3rd best city in our study in terms of parking options and as the best city in terms of units with dishwashers. The city has the 2nd lowest unemployment rate of the 96 cities in our study, at 2.4%. Lincoln is a good option for those who like to bike or walk, with 90% of residents living within a 10-minute walking distance of a park. Number 6. Minneapolis. Minneapolis's score, 84.74. Coming in as the most bikeable city in our study, Minnesota's capital is the 6th best city for renters in America. Minneapolis ranks in the top 15 for bike, walk and transit scores, which makes this city a good option for those who like to explore or save money on gas by using public transit. Minneapolis is a good city for those who might like to build a snowman in a park, as 98% of the population lives within a 10-minute walk to a park. Coming in as the 20th and 22nd most affordable city for 1- and 2-bedroom prices, Minneapolis has the second cheapest rental prices among the top 10 cities for renters. You may have a harder time finding a restaurant to hang out at after work, as Minneapolis ranks 90th out of the 96 cities we considered in terms of the concentration of food and drink establishments. The Minneapolis metropolitan area has 68 restaurants available per 1,000 businesses. Number 5. Austin, Texas. Austin's score, 92.73 out of 100. The fourth largest city and the capital of Texas, Austin ranks as the fifth best city for renters in our study. Austin's year-over-year rent percentage decrease, minus 3.93%, helped it score well in our analysis of best cities to rent in. Austin also has a decent median household income, aiding in a lower percentage of renters who are spending over 30% of their income on rent payments. The Austin area has 82 restaurants per 1,000 businesses, the 55th highest in our study. Austin has a higher than average transit score, slightly above our study average. Austin doesn't rank well for crime, ranking 56 out of 96 cities. Austin ranks 9th for percentage of apartments that are pet-friendly and 2nd for units with dishwashers. Number 4. Plano, Texas. Plano's score, 93.48 out of 100. Another city with a low crime rate that also claims the number 1 spot in our study for rental units allowing pets, Plano is the 4th best city for renters in our study. Plano holds the top spot in our study for parking availability, percentage of units with gyms and on-site laundry facilities. Plano has a low percentage of renters who are spending over 30% of their income on rent payments and ranks in the top 10 for the most spacious 1- and 2-bedroom units, with 2-bedroom units averaging over 100 square feet larger than the average of the 96 cities represented in our study. If you're looking for a non-apartment rental in Plano, you might have trouble, as only 7% of rentals are not apartments. Number 3. Henderson, Nevada. Henderson's score, 96.06 out of 100. Henderson, Nevada, is a dog lover's haven, ranking as the 3rd best city for dog parks, with 5 dog parks per 100 people and a high percentage of rental units that allow pets, 86%. 75% of Henderson residents are within a 10-minute walking distance of a park. The traditional foodie will find happiness in Henderson as it ranks as the 10th best city for food and beverage establishments in America. Henderson has nearly 100 food and drink establishments for every 1,000 businesses in the Henderson, Nevada metropolitan area. Another benefit for renters in Henderson, its year-over-year rental prices have decreased the most significantly of our top 3 cities, down by 6.77%. One downside is that, similar to Gilbert, Henderson daily highs average 102 degrees Fahrenheit in the month of August, but only 13% of rental units have pools. Number 2. Gilbert, Arizona. Gilbert's score, 99.37 out of 100. Gilbert, Arizona is especially ideal for families as it has the lowest crime rate of America's top populated cities. Similarly to Chandler, Arizona, Gilbert has a high median household income and has the lowest percentage of renters paying 30% or more of their income on rent of the 96 cities in our study. Gilbert also has a good variation of rentals available, ranking as the 11th most diverse city for non-apartment rental units. Surprisingly, with an average daily high temperature of 103 degrees Fahrenheit in the month of August, only 14.77% of rental units have a pool to dive into when beating the heat. Gilbert has a popular farmers market that takes place every Saturday and is known to have up to 100 vendors at a time. Number 1. Chandler, Arizona. Chandler's score, 100.00 out of 100. Chandler, Arizona ranks as the top city for renters and is the first of 4 Phoenix metropolitan cities listed in the top 25. Although Chandler doesn't have the cheapest rental units on the list, its drop in year-over-year average rent prices, 4.77% decrease, and spacious rental units help place this city at the top. Chandler's lower than average percentage of renter households spending 30% or more of their income on rent and its higher than average median household income also help this desert city rank number 1. Chandler's spacious units are stacked with amenities. Chandler ranked in the top 10 for having the most rental units with washers and dryers, dishwashers, and gyms. So, which is your favorite places among the top 10 best places to rent a house in the United States? Well, that's all we have for you today. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the content of this video, click the subscribe button so you can receive more content like this. Post your favorite places among the top 10 best places to rent a house in the United States in the comments below. I'd love to read them, and I'm sure others would too.